Getting ready for the game tomorrow?
Oh, we're thrilled. We're excited, and it's time to play. I know that both teams feel that way. We've had an enjoyable week here in Birmingham, and the BBVA Compass people have been remarkable hosts, and the Sheraton people have been wonderful. I think our kids have enjoyed being around each other and the bowl experience. Obviously, the culmination of that would be playing well tomorrow and getting a win for our football program, and that's what we've really turned our attention to over the last 24 hours and on into tonight and preparing for tomorrow. And we're excited, thrilled to be here to play at the old Great Lady. So many great games have been played here, and hopefully our guys can rise to the occasion tomorrow and play their best football.
Thank you, Coach. We'll go ahead and get started with some questions. We'll start on the right side, second row.
For Coach and both players, it's been a month since you played. How anxious are you to get back out there and get a little game action?
From the coach's perspective, it's probably a little more unsettling than it is for the guys there. I'll let them answer, but for me, it's you go through all the things that could be. You watch all the other teams, how they perform, and some probably would say that they haven't performed up to their ability and for whatever reason, and it's almost like we're starting a new season again because it has been quite a long time. But that's from the coach's perspective. But you have to at some point depend upon your young men that you prepare to play 12 games in this season, and that they get the magnitude of this moment and the opportunity that they have, and that there'll be some leadership provided by guys like these two that get our team ready to play.
Bo?
I think for me, getting here, you still feel like the game's so far away. So I think last night when kind of tweets start rolling in from fans who are coming and, they tell you that they're on the way and things like that, it sinks in that it's almost game time, and, you start getting that little anxiety. And so for me, and I know Denzel too, we're both really excited to go out here and start the game.
Denzel?
Well, you get used to the season, playing the game every Saturday, in and out. You get this big break, and, you just get hungry to get out there and play some more football, because we're in this, because we absolutely love the game. So everybody, we're making sure everybody on the team is hungry and making sure we're going to play up to our expectations and, do what we're taught and do what Coach Freeze tells us to do every Saturday.
Other questions for Ole Miss? Right side toward the back.
Hugh, is there any importance to winning the game in terms of bridging into the 2013 season, or maybe too much made of a post-bowl bump?
I think you guys that cover us know that I'll never, make too much or too little of a win or a loss. I think when you're in the building stage of a program like we are, that can be dangerous slopes. But there's no question that winning tomorrow and finishing a year, to me, that I think our team overachieved and continuing to carry momentum throughout the recruiting season into spring ball, into next year, and the expectations that will be raised next year for our team, I think is very important. I don't think the expectations will change much if things do not work out tomorrow, but it's certainly in our mind. I'm a guy that likes momentum, and certainly a win tomorrow would help us continue the momentum that we have right now.
We have a question on the front row, right here on the end.
This is to either player, maybe both of you guys. What's the biggest difference other than the win-loss record between last year and this year?
Bo?
Can you say it again?
I'll answer. Bo wasn't a part of last year, so it'd be hard for him to answer it. Denzel probably could.
Can you repeat that question, please?
I apologize. The biggest difference between 2011 and 2012?
The biggest difference is we're like a team now. We love each other, and we're starting to treat each other like brothers, and the way that you're able to get success faster than people can expect it is within, and that's the next step, like becoming a family while you're competing at the highest level, and the closer you are, the better you do. It plays hand in hand, and that's pretty much been the biggest difference from this year and last year. The selfishness is completely out the picture. Everybody's playing for each other, playing for the fans, and playing for our coaches, and it's a total turnaround.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Left side. toward the back.
I know none of you three guys were part of it, but in 2010, this team loses to Jacksonville State at home. This season, you guys were on the ropes against Central Arkansas. You win that game, you get your 6th win to make it to a bowl game against Mississippi State. I mean, have you guys had a chance to kind of look back and enjoy what you've accomplished so far this season in the midst of all this game planning?
Not really, not yet, because we have one more game to finish before we can actually look back on this season and really look at our accomplishments and what we've done this season. But so far, no, we haven't looked back. We're just trying to get the next W tomorrow.
I think for me it was, the success that we had could have been so much more just from, the inexperience that we had in, on our team. You go back and you watch those 3 games and, you think about those 3 or 4 mistakes that you made that could have changed those games. And, you kind of think, what could our record be? But, we're excited to be where we are, and we're excited to, like Coach Freeze said, he thinks we overachieved. And, for me, I definitely want momentum going into next season and get this win on Saturday.
We'll sit down and obviously as a coach, you live the mountaintops and the valleys every week. However our team performs is my emotions usually show that. I think we did a good job of being pretty even keeled after disappointing losses. Bo probably wouldn't say that I do a good job of that during the game, but I think he would say that after the game I can handle it pretty well after the game. But we just tried to stay even keeled throughout it. But yeah, we've the highs like winning the Egg Bowl to give these guys 60 more minutes to play. Certainly we've sat down. We've had time now in between now and then to all that comes with winning that game in our state. And certainly we've enjoyed that momentum that we've had there.
Front row left side, and then we'll come over to you, Ron.
For Coach, what was your initial reaction when you found out you were going to be going up against Pitt today? And then what do you see when you watch the film of Pitt?
Initial reaction was I'm thankful. I actually, once we got our 6th win, kind of had an idea where we would probably be slotted, and and knowing that we wanted to play, you want to play a conference that is a BCS conference, an automatic qualifying conference. At least I did, because not that there are not other quality teams. It's just that seems to add to the preparation, and to see the way that Pitt finished the year and to take Notre Dame to 3 overtimes, we have great respect for their program, and I see a team that is very similar to ours that plays extremely hard. It's well coached. Do not turn the ball over. Do not have penalties. And some of the things we try to take pride in also. And they're very sound in what they do, and they don't make a lot of mistakes. And they've got a quarterback that's thrown for 3,000 yards, a rusher for 1,000 yards. So that tells you they're balanced on offense, which is always a difficult task to stop a balanced offense. And then defensively, they don't play a lot of people, but they got some guys that are certainly great effort guys that play with great technique and are in position. So I think it's going to be a great test and a great football game for us.
We'll go to the right side, second row.
This is for Bo. Bo, your shoulder, how does it feel compared to the Mississippi State game, before the state game?
I think it's ready to go. Pat and the trainers do a great job in there every day working with them, so it's ready to go. I think it's as good as it's been all season.
Other questions for Ole Miss? Go ahead and take one on the right side.
This one's for the players. For someone who's not around the program from day to day, up in Pittsburgh, we hear a lot from the players what they think of their first-year coach, Paul Chryst. What can you guys say about Coach Freeze and what he's done in his first year? Some of the positives.
Denzel?
Well, Coach Freeze came in, and we needed something new. We wanted something new. We wanted something different. We wanted to win. And he came in and he did it out of love. He showed love, and he's a player's coach, and there's nothing that goes on that you can't talk to him about, and he won't try and help you out or tell you what to do to help you out. He's just always there when you need him, and he's not going to take it easy on you. He's going to get the best out of you, and I love playing for him. I love I love playing for him.
He totally changed the culture. I feel like when I first got here in January, stories that I'd heard, you don't hear about that anymore. I talked to some of my teammates that I played with at Arkansas State my freshman year, and this is before the season, summer maybe, and they say, just buy in. Once you buy in, that's when you start winning games. And you see about midway through the year when we bought in, that's when we started becoming successful.
Other questions for Ole Miss? Let's go to the back. Go ahead.
Playing so close to Oxford, how does that add to the motivation, the excitement about it essentially being, significantly closer than Pitt is? It's almost like a home game for you guys. Does that add to the excitement of playing in a bowl game this year?
Who's that question for?
Both of the players.
For me, it doesn't. I'm excited to play wherever I play, but I think for the fans, to be so close and to have so many that want to come to this game, I think it's special for them and special for us as players to see, how many fans have bought tickets and want to be in Birmingham for the game.
I feel the same way. I love playing anywhere. I don't care where it's at. I just, love to play football. But it's big for the fans. They're able to commute, drive, or fly, or they have different ways of transportation to get here, and that's huge for the Rebel Nation and the fans back in Oxford.
Other questions for Ole Miss? Right side, second row.
For Hugh and Bo, just speed of the game tomorrow, how fast you guys can go, how much of an advantage do you think that will be?
We're going to be who we are, and certainly, we like to live in that world as much as we can. There's been a considerable amount of time since our last game, and I think there will be an adjustment period in tomorrow's game. Seems like as I watch these other bowl games, that's pretty typical for the people that have had the long layoff, but we hope we can do it the entire time. But it's advantageous for us, we feel like. I'm not sure how much of our type stuff is done in the Big East. It doesn't appear that it's a lot of it, but they've had a lot of time to work on that, and I'm sure that their coaches have prepared very, very well. But we're still going to be who we are, and Bo likes to go fast, and as long as we're winning first down and not putting our defense in less than desirable positions, we'll continue to go at that pace.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me is just staying on schedule and not putting Denzel and those guys in bad spots. And obviously, I want to go fast the whole time. I think it creates a huge advantage for us. And when we're going that full speed offense, I feel like that's when I'm at my best.
Other questions? Back of the room.
I don't know if he's quite a folk hero or a rock star, but Donte Moncrief, what has he meant to this team, and how vital has he been as a part of the success of the offense?
I think he's everything. He's everything you want in a guy that you're throwing the ball to. He's a good route runner. He's fast. He's faster than you think he is. And just throw it up and he's going to go get it. So just get it around him, and he's just a huge asset to our offense. And I'm so glad to have him on our side.
He's very selfless also, all the attention that could be coming to him, and he didn't go seek out someone to write a song about him, and obviously the song is about more than just him. It's praising these guys here also, and but don't forget Feed Moncrief, and it's just been a good story, but I want to point out that none of that has built an ego in Donte to where he's above the team, and I have great respect even more because of that for him.
We have time for maybe one or two more. Any more questions? Okay. Thank you, guys. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.